So on my Kim giving no praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rakakadash, double honors to the elders of GMS who taught us his truth. Salutation, and the peace to you, Akim out there pushing his word, truth, and sincerity, risking your freedom and your life to do so. Now it's gonna be really quick, man, about a YouTube star um, named Brooke House. Okay, and this is exactly what Joel spoke about, I'm gonna get the scripture, just how these Edomites, especially these Edomites, behind closed doors, how they treat their animals, how they treat people, period, and what they say. But let's get this. This is Luke 8, verse 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest. Neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. Right. Everything that's done will be exposed. So for nothing is secret that should not be made manifest. So what happened with this lady is that she accidentally put up an unedited video showing her treachery, her vileness. This girl right here, which I believe she's an Edomite. And it said, neither anything hid that should not be known and come abroad. Right. So it's a spirit that made her not edit this video and put it up. And it exposed how wicked and evil she is. You see? So I'm gonna read a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna get into the scriptures. It said YouTube star Brooke House is currently being investigated by Los Angeles police for animal abuse after mistakenly uploading an unedited video to her channel in which she yells at, hits, and appears to spit on her dog. The disturbing video was shared Tuesday on the 20-year-old's channel, which has more than 335,000 subscribers, but was then removed. And an edited version of the video without the disturbing footage was uploaded later, but subsequently removed as well. However, a version of the original unedited footage was saved by a viewer and shared on Twitter Wednesday, causing widespread outrage, with many viewers claiming that House was visibly abusing her dog. Now, one thing about Edomites, man, they don't play about their dogs. But let's show a few. Let's show a few of them. Look at that. Hit his dog. Hit a dog. Look. Look, abusive. Look at that. Hit him. Boom. All the dog wanted was some love. Look. Look. Spits on the dog. Look. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Abusing that dog, man. This is Proverbs 12 and 10. The 12 verse, yeah, Proverbs 12 verse 10. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast. Right? The righteous are Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, chiefly among the elect. Those that know the Lord, those that know the law, and they regard the life of their animals, whether it be a bird, whether it be a cat, whether it be a dog. We regard their life as a life, and we treat them as a being that the Most High created and put on this earth to live. So I read it again, Proverbs 12 and 10. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but a righteous man regard the life of his beast. Obviously, she's not righteous. She ain't regard the life of that animal. And later you might find an animal dead somewhere. They said, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. So the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. And she would say something like, we love you all. But really, she the devil. A face only a mother could love. This is Job 30 verse 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to set with the dogs of my flock. Right. Whose father, including the Edomites. That's what Job was talking about, so-called white man and white woman. He was disdained. Now let's look at what disdain means. Disdain, considered to be unworthy of one's consideration, refuse or reject out of feeling of pride or superiority, right? Because Israel as a whole, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are superior to them. But really to disdain someone or disdain to set with the dogs of the flock. Because what they do, they go sleep with the dogs or they go beat the dogs up. They abuse the animals. That's why Job said he don't want them around. So I'm going to continue on. In the edited video, Hearts starts off by saying she is planning to prank her dog using plastic wrap. But then when her dog, a Doberman named Sphinx, jumps on her, as dogs often do, she hits, shoves, and appears to spit on her pooch. Look at that. What's more disgusting is it's clear she uses her dog for views, yet it's completely mistreating, right? Because Joe said, lead their ass away from the dogs. This is from another Twitter account. It says, vid made me sick to my stomach. I'll never understand how someone can do that to a creature that loves us so much. Kind of heartbreaking. Hey, that's the Proverbs. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast. This is probably not even half of the things she's done to that dog. Imagine how much she's been beating that dog out of camera. That's a fact. That's why Job said, lead their ass away from their dogs, from the flocks of the dogs. Don't even let them around a whole bunch of dogs, let alone one. On Thursday, the Los Angeles Police Department confirmed that it is aware of the incident and that its Animal Cruelty Task Force is currently investigating the report against Hart. Hart released a statement on Twitter Wednesday addressing the allegations of animal abuse made against her. To everyone who has been commenting on my social media as of recently, it says, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it says, I want to clarify that I am not a dog abuser or animal abuser in any way, shape, or form. Anyone who has witnessed or heard true animal abuse will be able to clearly see that. She wrote, it said, my dog in no way, shape, or form was hurt by any action that I displayed in this video. Now you got to ask yourself, if her boyfriend or, whoever has the balls to date her did that to her and it was caught on camera, this guy would be considered a low-down dirtbag, a sleazeball, an asshole, the worst thing since Hitler. So if a man was to do that to you, you would say I was being abused, but the dog can't speak. But it's obvious and clear that you spit on the dog, you beat the dog and everything. You see? It said she added also nothing that she and her family would be getting training for Sphinx, that she hopes to learn more effective techniques to get his energy and keep him disciplined. And it says, House also did not spit on her dog. In my heart and from the words of the people that spend the most time with me, I know that I am a great dog mom. She added in her statement, this does not make my actions in the footage okay. I'm just explaining what my day-to-day life is really like, whether you believe it or not. There you go, man. The nation of East Edom for you. Shedamite, Brooke House. And Joe would have to stay in them and stay with the dogs of the flock. So with that, I just want to say shalom.